Thank you, guys. I just noticed that when I looked back at my screen there. All right, good afternoon. Welcome to Music Scrap, the musical scrapper. I just had a bit of a glitch and I lost my recording there for a moment, so I'm going to start again. And all I showed in the first part was my new form of stencil storage. So I have a legal size plastic hanging folder thingy. Alright, and so far I've only had to use 6 folders. I also created a little mini holder thingy for some of my smaller stencils. So that was on Saturday's stream, and it's recorded and loaded up to YouTube. So I showed how I did that. Now I still have to add some cardstock between some of the stencils so they don't kind of get all caught up on each other. So I'm going to GElli plate some prints today to work on that. Hi, Pam! So, does everybody have me back? I see you, Pam. So for those of you, if you're watching this recorded version on YouTube, this has been recorded live on ustream.tv/channel/music scrap without an A. And so you'll hear me chatting with the live chat that goes along with the live recording of Ustream. So if it gets to a little lull in the action, please just fast forward or scrub your play button through until you get to another active part. This is, I upload these videos to YouTube specifically because Ustream only keeps your recordings for 30 days, and there are some people who may not get to watch my recording right away. So I like to keep my recordings, and YouTube allows me to do that. So, oh dear, Meg. Well, I'm going to tweet. I didn't tweet yet. Oh. There's no link. That's really strange. There's no link in my chat box, in my tweet box. That's very weird. Very strange. Anyway, I'll type it in. TV/channel/MUSICSCRP. Share. Alright. That's weird because usually when you go to the box where you can tweet your live there, your link is in there, and it wasn't link. Alright. Hey, Sharon, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Oh, really? Well, that's very strange. Dee Dee, let me look and see if I can find it. If you're watching the, I don't seem to have a chat available, Dee Dee, that's why. Very, very weird. I can't get into my menu to get my chat. That's very strange. Something's totally messed up. Dee Dee. Oh. Okay, links are open now. Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, Eileen found them? Oh, phew. Thank you. Okay, I thought no one could find them. All right. Phew. All right. All right, so I have my handy dandy packing tape gun here. And I'm going to see if this will clean off my GElli plate. Hello. Wow. All right. All right. Alright, so I want to make it a little bit longer than my GElli plate. I want to go over the edge just a little bit. And put that baby down. Yeah. Well, you know, it's also becoming more and more popular, Ustream as well. So their servers are getting overloaded. I'm overlapping just a little bit so it will become one piece. I don't know, I didn't try, Teresa. I figured this way I won't lose all that great paint. Hey Colleen, hi Terry. Hey Dixie. I mean, look at all that yummy paint. I mean, yes, there's white on top of it, but it will Orla, or mineral oil. I never clean mine either. That's the problem, Dee Dee. As you can see. Alright. Next one. It's easier the other way, Jean. I thought it might be easier this way, but it's not. Because now it got caught to that paper. Alright, let's move this paper. Oh, it's all stuck to that paper. Dang it. Never even noticed that. Alright, let's move this out of the way. Then it'll only stick to my mat. Uh-oh. Now we're already seeing faces and I just started. Oh, well. That's an artist for you. Oh, see? That all comes off. I'm going to need an extra little piece there, but that's okay. Because that got all messed up. That's alright. Learn my lesson the hard way. Aha! Linda. That'll treat you. I did, Teresa. I got up early. Oops. My cousin had to take her sister to the airport this morning. So when she got back, she called me. We went for breakfast. Yummy. And I haven't had to eat since. Ah. You want to see one pull? Okay. No problem. I'm almost at the top. Okay. I'm almost at the top. Dee Dee's got me crack-a-lacking already. Geesh Louise. She's a tough one, I tell you. I don't know where Denise gets it from. Almost at the top. 2 more strips. Blowing in the fan breeze. And one more. Ooh, very cool, Carol. All right. All right. So I'm just going to take my bone folder and on the nice round side, because you don't want to take a chunk out of your jelly plate. Just rub over it like this. Make sure it's stuck everywhere. And there. And then pull. Wow. Okay, here we go. All right. Look at that yumminess. Look at that. See? You put it on that way, or you can glue it down this way and then cover up the extra stuff that's still a little sticky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang this on the edge of my desk over here. Alright, here comes the next section. This is packing tape, Joe. Just packing tape. That's all it is. Did you get your jelly plate yet, Joe? Guys, asked Joe if she got her jelly plate yet. Woo! Picked up a few things along the way for that piece. Alright, look at that. Anyway. Yes, exactly, Heidi. You can put any kind of pigment on the sticky places. So Perfect Pearl on those sticky places is great. Hey, Karen. Who? Dee Dee goes, Gina's battling her jelly. Who will win? Me. I win. There we go. Look at that. Is that not cool? It's a great layer. Jelly won, Jean too. But I win. It was a battle. But I win. All right. Okay. So I'm just going to take a little piece here. Hello. More like battling my tape gun. So I'm just going to take a small piece. And but the rest of this should come up anyway on a pull. I'll use it on a journal page, Teresa. I'll use it as a base layer on a journal page. But you can also make washi tape this way as well. For example, let me show you. I have a little bit left there. Let me show you how you can do this. So I'm going to take some double-sided tape. I've got a nice little kind of strip here. So let's just take a little piece. Alright, this is just my score tape, whatever double-sided tape you want. Just going to put it down here. Now it works better obviously if you have a full plate like I had before, because then you're not going to leave any sticky tape. So everything seems to have settled down. My recording is still recording. Alright, so then the paint sticks to that. You can peel it off and you'll have some washi tape, right? I'll do some later on a pull. Okay, so you can make washi tape this way as well. So I'll do it when I have some leftover paint from a pull. Don't let me forget. Alright, so then if you take this, if you take it and peel off the backing, if I had fingernails it would be a lot easier. Yeah, it'd be a lot easier if I had fingernails, alright. Yeah, I'm a visual person too, Teresa. Hold on. There we go. It's just there's not quite enough paint on it for this to peel off. So I may have to do it later. Oh, there we go. I got it. See, so you peel it off, you put it down, and you got washi tape. Now, it didn't peel great because I didn't have enough paint on it. But, there you go, see? It's ugly because it's not, but anyway. Alright. So, let's get going. I've got my, somewhere, where'd it go? I have my hair dryer. So I thought that I would try Paula's Crusty Bits technique because I have not tried it yet. So let me see. So I think I'll start with this one first, and so I need two. That would be a good second one. Ooh, this will be a good first one. So I'll start with those two, and then this would be a good, that would be good second layer, and this would be a good second layer. Okay, so yeah, well, it's the same as score tape, you guys, but it's the Queen's Ink version. It's the same company, it's just a same tape, just a different company's version of it. Okay, so that's going to be for my second layer. So, I have to do, oh, I don't have to do it. I'm going to do black first. Okay. Black first. Of course, do you think I know where my black tape is? Or black paint? Oh, but I do have my black. Just a moment here. That's going to be on. Definitely going to use that one on a layer. And this on a layer. Sorry, just looking for my blue black by... I need a new storage idea for my... Right now they're in... Right now they're in drawers. And they're kind of too high for me to reach properly. Okay, so I've got my paint that I'm going to use. So instead of starting with black, I'm going to start with the blue black. It does, CB. Score tape is a little bit. This GElli plate is 12 by 14, Joe. 12 by 14. Oh, hold on. I moved my... Okay, let's put this out of my way. Don't need that at the moment. I'll stand it up on the floor so I can reach it if I need it later. It just fell over. Okay, so... And my brayer. There we go. Now I'm ready. Hey, Ella. Sorry I missed you this afternoon, but I was just like... Fell asleep. Missed everything this afternoon. Fell asleep during Dee Dee, so I missed the UK Girls stream. I'll have to watch that later because it's recorded, thank goodness. Alright, so then... Alright. Okay, what's on my way? And deli paper. So first step, put down your black or your darkest color. And this is, check out Paula, Journal Artista. This is her technique. This is not my technique. Alright. Removing paint. Oh, and I have to remove more than that, so, It's kind of cool. You can see the blue and the black on that. See the black when it's that way, blue when it's that way. I love this color for night skies and such. So this first one, you want to get paint off most of the areas. I think. Okay. Just cleaning off a little bit of the extra paint off the other side of that. Alright, so now we need to let this dry. So remember, when you're drying paint on your GElli plate, Rain? What did Rain break? I'm going back. Rain, no. Oh my goodness, she broke her elbow? All right. Please excuse the hair dryer, as Paula says. Hi, Lisa. Wow, that's loud. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Sharon. Hi, Lisa. Lisa. Teresa. Okay, so that's layer 1. Layer 2, I'm going to go to a favorite combo of mine. Green yellow and green blue. Now these are translucent, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do Paula's technique justice with this. But we shall see. If not, I'll try another one with less translucent paints and we'll see what happens. All right, so now you want to take one that have less, like that has some smaller openings. All right, and then you take your deli paper and you kind of remove through that. All right, so now still have some spots here that all right. All right, so now I want to dry. Actually, I think what I'm going to do, since I have kind of a blank space there, I'm going to stick this here. I'm just going to remove a little bit from in there so it's not kind of this whole blank space in that spot. There we go. It'll have a little design there, at least a little bit. Okay. So next, let that dry. And no, I'm not putting the heat of the hair dryer. I have a cool air button there. Dry. And then my top, well, it'll end up being my back layer. I'm going to use the red blue. See if that's enough. And it might be, and it may not be. Not sure yet. Woo! Good, Jean. Wow. I'm working in a very messy space at the moment. And I like to start with ivory cardstock, usually because that way, if I have leftover, if I have blank space, it's not white, it's ivory at least. Not really into white left over. Oh, hi, Joe. Good. Glad you got your earbuds out there. Yes, that's it, Carol. Got it. You got it. Now, this is Paula's technique, and I'm just kind of adding my own paint colors because, you know, I'm not very good at following instructions. I'm a very bad student. Much better teacher than I am a student. Just saying. Okay. You want to rub a little bit longer than you would just for a normal pull on these, because you're actually doing a variation on a cleanup print, what I like to call a cleanup print. You want to make sure that all layers dry and adhere to the cardstock. Oh boy, I'm making a mess on the back of this one. That's all right. I'm going to be doing something to the back of it anyway. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens. Ooh. Look at my fans blowing stuff around. All right. Didn't get enough pressure here near the edge, so I may have actually messed that up big time. Yeah, I'll have to pull that up with tape. Interesting. See, the green blue, definitely too, still, I mean, a cool effect, but you don't really see the green blue at all, except it comes through a little bit orange with the red, because it's too translucent. So, all right, and here we go. Yeah, I didn't have quite enough red. That's okay, I'll leave that down for a cleanup print. Ooh, this is interesting. You can, lots of cool texture. You can see the different patterns of the stencils. Look at that. Very cool. That's a nice shimmer, that's for sure. Hey Tim, your test worked. I'm going to do a bit of a, I'm going to zoom in just a smidge here. Whoa! Not that much, Jean. Hold on. There we go. A little closer. Alright. Thank you. Yeah, it is cool. See, so, I mean, not exactly what Paula got, but still very cool. And I got some awesome stuff left here. So, Carol, I'll show you a basic pull, Carol. Something that I might normally do with my GElli plate, okay? A normal kind of print. So, normally, I'll start with one or two colors on my plate. Now, remember your color wheel. If you're doing wet and wet, you don't want to do complementary colors, because then you'll end up, unless you want to end up with mud. I mean, hey, if you're going for mud, go for it. You can get some cool, very cool colors when you mix complementary colors. But as a beginner, I suggest you stick to side-by-side colors on the color wheel. Now, so on my first layer, sometimes I like a mostly covered, add a little more paint because I want a little more coverage on my first layer. Alright, so then I'll add just a texture. So nothing that's going to take away all the, I have this cool piece of lace, something or the other. So this will just leave kind of a grid texture in that layer. All right. And then I'm going to do this on a 12 by 12. And just do a pull. So you don't have to rub as long as with the other technique. You just rub until you feel your paper cool and damp. That way you know the paint has transferred. So then you get, see now I'm pulling up some of the red with this, which is fine. That's why I like a dirty plate. There we go. So there's my first layer. Bye, Dee Dee. So now I want to dry this. I'm going to keep it, I'm going to use my hair dryer because my heat gun's not plugged in for some reason. So I'm just going to use the heat on my heat gun, keep it away from my plate though. There we go. Okay. So then, now, I want a nice contrasting color to go on top of that. And I want an opaque color, so I'm going to choose Orange by Craft Smart and hope it's opaque. Pretty sure it is. So now this one I'm going to use a stencil. Better choose my stencil before I go any further. Oh, I know which stencil I want to use. Just a moment here. Where is it? Come on. There it is. Alright. Well, I guess I'm going to have to use two, aren't I? Because... Alright. Oh. I'll have to... Hold on. I'm going to use a 12 by 12 because... Yeah. I have 12 by 12 paper, so... Okay. My brayer is not even rolling on this paint for some reason. It's too much paint, I guess, or something. I don't know what's going on. Can't be too much because I might have to switch brayers. It just seems to be sliding and not rolling for some reason. Alright, whatever. You're going down. So this is just a piece of scrapbook paper. Oh, stupid fly. Dang it, house fly. This 12 by 12 is the 65-pound. Oh, that's the... I'm going to have to add a darker color on top of that as well. Need a pop of black on that for sure. There. Now I'm going to need a couple of pieces of cardstock here. The beige is 110-pound card from... Actually, I think there's still more to come up through here. Let's see. Yes, there is. And then, oh, for goodness sakes. What else did I get for, uh-oh. I should have done it the other way. I just tore my paper stencil there. I'm gonna put this, hold on. I don't want this to dry before I get it pulled up. And then I'm gonna put this down and see if I get anything from this or not. There we go. There, see? Now that's what I call a cool pull-up, clean-up print. Look at that. Look at that. Very cool. Ooh, that's cool. So that's how I would do a normal print. One more layer. I have to do a layer of black. Or blackish. If I can find my black. What the heck did I do with my black? I don't know what I did with my black. black or dark color, so I may have to use purple. I often like to use purple, so I don't know what I did with my black, my pure black. I like using purple with greens and blues as the top layer. So I'm going to do my favorite one of my favorite eye stencils. Hey, Paula. Okay. So I'm going to use plum as a... Ew, this is kind of gross. Hold on. Paint ickies coming out of my... Oh! Crapola! Saved a little bit of that. Hold on. Just a moment. I want to... Hey, Jim. Oh, Paula, I did a variation on your poll. Used different colors, so it didn't work exactly like yours does, but your crusty bits technique, but it turned out cool. Still too much paint. Oh well. Life on Mars, as they say. Alright, and let's do this. Alright, so put this here. I have to get some of my stencils cut so that the design is 12 by 12 or 12 by 14, although the largest paper I have is 12 by 12, but that is one thing I really want to do. My paper moved on me, but that didn't turn out as great. Not a very good role model. Colleen. This is eye stencils. It's in their backgrounds. I had too much paint, so my paper moved. So you have to watch out for that. Gonna do the back of this one. And the other side of this one. And I'll clean up the top. And I'm going to do a pull-up print. Clean up what I call clean-up print, which are usually my favorites. Thank you, Joe. There's some cool. And this one. Kind of cool. It kind of gives a cool effect. I like. Carrie used a stencil that she said you might know where to get. Arches that started in each corner and crossed, making an awesome grid pattern. Arches started in each corner and crossed. Did she do that on her recording, Jan? I may have to check it. I may have to go back and watch. Oh, Paula, here's what I ended up with when I did my version of your crusty bits technique. But I used the blue-black in my first layer. Yes, Carrie. Carrie can tweet. Is Carrie here? Yes. Carrie, tweet a picture of that stencil that Jan's talking about. Good idea, Eileen. Duh. Of course, I do want to watch her recording, too. The weeby one that isn't very webby. Oh, the webby one that isn't very webby. Oh. Oh, okay, hold on. Just a second. I think I know which one you mean now, then. Just a moment. Okay, hold on. So you mean this one? Hold on, that's not a very good background to have it on. Just a moment. Is this the one you mean, Jan? Yeah. Now, Paula, you can't see my middle layer. I used these two colors in my middle layer, and you can't see them all except for the iridescence because they're too translucent. But they did change the color of the red, turned it a little more orangey, but... Okay, so this one I got, let me think. I'm pretty sure, Carrie, this one is from Monica's Creative Room. Go look in her, if you have a second, Carrie, go look in Monica's Creative Room under her, lattice stencils, I think. And if it's not that, then I got it through Silhouette. But I'm pretty sure it's one of Monica's. So... So when you use translucent layers, you kind of lose the actual original colors, but still very cool. All right. So now I've got stencils out all over the place, but that's okay. I put them away all the way at the end. Oh, that's still wet. I want it to dry because I'm going to do a, put those at the very bottom there. Yeah, so there, Carrie and Pam both found the link there. There you go. So, and Monica, look through all her lattice patterns. She has, well, and her other patterns too. She has lots of great patterns. And they're SVG format. So, if you have the Cricut Explorer or a Cameo Silhouette and you have the designer edition, you can cut those. You're welcome. And thank you, Carrie and Pam, for finding those. All right, let's dry my GElli plate so I can do a cleanup. All right, so this will likely be a very subtle cleanup print. The last print? Sure. So this is using kind of my layering technique. You kind of get all smudgy. May end up cutting it up into smaller pieces, but yeah. Oh, isn't that? Oh, that's cool, Jan. Is that the one you're talking about, Rain? Is that the one you wanted to see? This works better with black instead of purple. Oh, sorry, Heidi. Good night. Sleep well. Okay. That was the one she meant. Alrighty. So I've got some other cool things to build on here as well as I go. Alright, so. Alright. So I'm going to do a cleanup print, which means I need a 12 by 12. Ready to go. And I think I'm going to use white. Okay, or cream. What can I find here? Ooh. You can do a pull-up print with any color you want. You want it to be like opaque-ish. You want it to be opaque so that you see. Oh, there, here it is. Never mind. Found my white. My only Liquitex Basics color. Woo! Wow. And you don't want too much. You want a nice thin layer. Okay, Jean better clean this off because it's not even closing. It should just peel off if I can find a section to start. There we go. There we go. Now it should close nicely. There we go. Alright, so a nice thin layer for cleanup print. And this will probably be subtle because I only have the few colors here that I was printing with today because I cleaned off my plate. Oh, for those who came late, I'll show you while this is being pressed. I will show you what I cleaned off my plate with using packing tape to get down to the basic bottom of my plate. All right, see, so you want to be able to see through the white paint. And I'll do the back of this one. Okay, Paula, here is what came off my plate. Oh, hold on. There's part of what came off my plate. Look at that. Is that not cool? Actually, it's even cooler on the other side. I don't know which I like better. So that's one side. I can use it that way. I actually think I like it this way better. So I can just glue it right down on a journal. Look at that. Isn't that cool? That's what came off my plate. It is, Colleen. Monica's class creative room is wonderful. Hey, Kathy. Nice to see you. So that's part of what came off my, that's what was on my plate that I couldn't get up with a pull-up print. Here's another section of it. This is just packing tape. Cool, huh? So I'm going to use that on a journal page. Uh-oh. Ooh, that other part fell down. Where did it go? Still need a long arm grabby thing. Alright, here we go. Rub, rub, rub. 3 men in a tub. And I went over the edge there. So with a pull-up print, clean-up print, you want to rub it nice and long because you want that layer of, in my case, white pull-up color. You want it to actually dry to your paper, basically. And as it dries to your paper, it takes the other layers with it. It doesn't re-wet acrylic paint. Acrylic paint is permanent. It doesn't re-wet. But what it does is, as it dries, the underlayers stick to the other layer of paint. Could be Paula. Paula said, Ange said that she used half a cup of Murphy's oil to 2 gallons of water, I think is what she used. I'm pretty sure that's what she said. Colleen's channel is Floral Wall Designs. Floral-wall-designs on Ustream, and she's streaming tomorrow at 9, Tuesdays at 9 Eastern in the evening, 9 p.m. Hey, Dar. I do have messy hands. There we go. So if you look closely, you can see lots of different texture designs there. Like I said, this is going to be subtle. Hey, Susan. Eastern time zone. Oh, this is cool. See, now you guys will see why this is one of my favorite techniques. Look at that. Look at that. That is just cool. Look. Look at all those textures and colors. See, it looks black. See over here? It looks black that way because that's the blue black. And there now you see the blue. That's why I love that for night skies. Alright? So that's why I love. Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys how you can make your own washi tape. So, I'm going to take a piece of my... Okay. Hey, Debbie. So I'm just going to take some double-sided tape. And I'm going to tape it on the back of this. You can kind of leave it close. I'm going to put it a little bit apart because then it'll leave a strip in between that can be used for collage. Hey, Dar. Yes, it is, Lynn. The blue-black is PBO Dinah. Yes. Okay, I'm just going to do that much for now. You can go all the way up if you want, but... So now I'm going to do it just like I would do regular prints. Alright, let's see here. What will I start with? I think... I'm going to do... Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do one of my newer favorite combos. Let's see here. Like this yellow. This yellow. And where's the red? Red. Uh-oh, that didn't go in right, I don't think. Maybe it did. So this is one of my new favorite. So now I'm just using a 12 by 12 here piece of paper. So I'm just gonna kind of basically try to fill that 12 by 12 part of my plate. So this is Artist Loft Deep Yellow and Artist Loft Metallic Red. Ah! Oh, cool, Debbie. Hey, Jillian, nice to see you. And I have too much paint. Ah, razor frazzin'. I don't want to lose this paint, so I'm going to use one of my papers here. What on earth is under there? Oh, my thin paint tape. Where the heck's all this stuff coming from? Ah! Way too much paint, Jean. What the heck are you doing? Ugh. All right, hold on. I cannot put that on. Wow. Can't put that on deli paper. It's gonna eat it to pieces. That's gonna take forever to dry. Let me put it down there. That's okay. I can always add more paint. Have to add some yellow definitely to that. Give me some cool papers. Very red papers. But I can't use it for on the deli paper or it won't. Okie dokie. Alright, let's try this again. A little yellow. Little red. There we go. Alright, let's go. There we go. That's a little more like it. And yellow. There we go. A little more yellow down here. All right. Let's do a little texture here. I've got this cool stamp roller. All right, now I want to make sure that I get my part that has my tape. I want right there because that has the coolest section there. Oh, that's really cool. Alright, hold on. Let me get another little, get this section too. You can always add tape later if you want to use it. I want to get a little more on that tape section there. Okay. Now let's do cleanup. Let's see what else we can pull up from here. I make journals. What did I do with my... If you watched my stream last week, you would know, you would have seen me make... Just a second. Just got to get some of this, get this cleaned up here too. See, I made my travel journal. And some of these papers I'm going to use as dividers, as dividers for my stencil storage. I use them for scrapbooking papers. See, these are all old GElli prints. So that's what I do with them. Use them as background for journal pages, that kind of stuff. I found some more stuff that I have to put in this journal too, in my purse. Sing. Sing, sing. What do you want me to sing? Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine had my way. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Mr. Bluebird on my shoulder. It's a truth, it's actual. Everything is satisfactual. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Wonderful feeling, wonderful day. Yeah. Okay. Now, I'm going to have to very delicately pull this up because it had quite a bit of paint left on it. And the deli paper's very wet. Ooh, that's cool. Look at that. See, now glue that down to a journal page and you got a perfect start. Oh, really? Cool, Susan. So, now I want more than just this on my tape. So, that's going to take forever to dry that one. So I'm going to take my hairdryer to this over there and dry it so we can do my next layer. Okay, so thank you, Dar. Yes, Paula. Call. Make that call, girl. All right, so let's see. What other color would I like to add to this? What would I use? I think maybe some orange. And I would want the orange to be dots. Oh, I think this would be cool. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to put the stencil down. I'm going to put the paint, and I'm going to sprayer the paint on through the stencil like this. There. Add a few more maybe here. All right. All right, so now I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it down like this. And that's going to give me that pattern. Now my mom sang to us every night all of our nursery rhymes. She would sing our Sunday school songs with us instead of reading before we went to bed. She would read every occasionally, but more often we'd sing before we went to sleep. And Mom can't carry a tune in a bucket, and we still all learned to sing. All right, so now that's very subtle. Very, very subtle. But that's okay. I need something to add this to. That red's getting everywhere. That red is getting everywhere. Woohoo. Hey, Sharon. Sherry, I mean, sorry. Sharon was already here. Never mind. Wasn't thinking. Apologize to Sharon and Sherry. Okay. So now I need a pop of black. So let me dry this orange paint first. And I need teeny tiny pops of black. Now I have no idea where in the heck my black paint went. I didn't take it with me to... This gray. Where the heck did it go? It's brown. Purple. My favorite purple. It has to be here somewhere. Probably likely fell on the floor. Let's see. It's navy blue. Very weird. Okay, hold on. Let me get my neutrals box out. Maybe it is up here. I don't know. Oh, it is. Oh, that's my metallic black. Oh, well, it's better than nothing, my metallic black. All right. Okay. All right, so I need little pops of black on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a round object, a circle maker. I don't want that big a one. Let's see here. Let's find a cap or something. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. cool, maybe. Let's see. Oh, this will work. This will work. So I'm going to take a piece of this tape. It's okay if I can find the end of it. Where is the end of it? Huh. That's very weird. It's got fur all over it. Cat fur, that's not a shock. Alright, I'm just going to get my scissors up in there and cut it apart because I don't know where the start of this thing is. I'll find the start the hard way. Okay. Oh, now that didn't work. Huh. Very weird. Okay. No big deal. Okay. Bye, Lynn. Bye, Sandra. Yeah, I'm getting hungry too. My breakfast is finally wearing off. I ate so much at breakfast. It was yummy. Well, actually, I didn't overdo it. I only had one plate. I just had tons of bacon on it. That's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some black and my sponsor. No, actually, I think I'm just going to do it right on the... Why not just do it right on the paper? Hold on. That'll work just as well. Won't it? Just won't waste that, but... Yeah. I think I'm just going to do it right directly. Directly on. Little pops of black. Uh-oh, uh-oh. It's stuck to my paper. Yeesh. Gosh. I'm not very good at stenciling this way. That's why I don't do it very often. I always manage to make a mess. Thank you. Oh, Paula. Jeez. Oh, but if you Sharon, if you cook it right, you don't get a wild taste. You just get tons of flavor. You have to slow cook it. You have to slow roast any wild meat, or pressure cooker it. Mom used to just pressure cooker our rabbit. Moose and deer and all that kind of stuff. You have to slow roast it. Not like a regular roast. At least double the time. Bye, Marie. There. Now I will show you how it turns out. Just a moment here. This is how I clean my stencils. I am going to get some Murphy's oil though and try it. Alright. I am going to stop in a moment because I'm going to be a little shorter than usual today. Joe, are you going to stream today? Alright, so now what I usually do is, I've only done what I usually do. Right. Okay. I've only ever done it like once before. All right. This is already. Oh, yeah. It's not dry yet. Hold on. 1 moment, please. I'm just going to do one more print and then I'm going to be done. So, okay, now, you can take, I'm going to show you how you can use this tape. Because what's the point of me showing you how to make it if I don't show you how you can use it? I'm going to cut on the other side. This is an easier way. Put your ruler and tear. Works better for me than scissors because I'm no good with scissors. Alright. And then oops. Didn't put it on the right side. You have to use the sharper side, not the side with the metal. I put that one down wrong. But it's okay. You don't need to have nice crisp lines. Alright. So now I'm going to put this down. There's a sharper side to the ruler. That's the side if you want down, if you want a nice crisp line there. Oh, ruin that piece. Should have put them farther apart on the piece of paper. Guess it would work better if I didn't have it. If you're going to tear it, you want to tear it towards the back, because if you tear it towards the front, it'll peel off like it did there on me. Okay. So let's say, let me take this. Let's say I want to use this wonderful piece of tape. Let's find a page that it would look nice on. It has some space. Let's see. Well, I could use it on my... Wouldn't show up very well on that. Not enough contrast. Okay, I think I'm going to actually use it, show you, demo it on just going to put a piece of paper down here, because I don't want these rings marking up my... So just take your tape, measure how long, trim it off. And this isn't really straight, so it's kind of grungy tape. Peel off the backing. All right. Yeah. Hello. And Joe, I'll miss some of your stream because I am going to run out to the dollar store to get a few things I need to get. And then, but I should be back before you're done. Hello. There we go. Sorry. So, take off the backing. Tape it down. And you have some lovely decorative. Put it around the back here. There we go. Some wonderful decorative tape. Ta-da! Hey, Wendy. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Huh. It's coming apart. I have to fix that. I have to fix that. Okay. Now, I told you I was going to do one more technique here. Let me see if I can find my page that I need. Alright, this is from Dollarama. Self-adhesive laminating sheets. 3 of them for $2. Now, cool thing about this is it comes there we go, and of course it's for laminating certificates or whatever. So this side is sticky. This side is just a piece of acetate. So that's what I'm going to use. So what I have to do is a layering technique, And I have to think backwards from normal jelly plating. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer just as if I was making a regular journal page. Okay? I have to dry in between layers. Okay? So whatever layer I put down first is going to be the background. All right? So making several layers, drying, and then pulling them all up in between. All right, bye, Susan. Carol, Logitech 920. Okay. I wouldn't go. There is a Logitech Pro, but there's really no advantage to getting the Pro for Ustream. Even the 920. I mean, it's an HD. You can't record in HD on Ustream anyway. But if you want to do YouTube only, then it is an HD camera, and you can use other recording software and record in HD. Thank you, Carol. I am, Ella, I am in what's called the Atlantic time zone. So I'm 1 hour later than Eastern. I'm east of Eastern time zone. So for me, it's 5 after 7. I'm going to be done about 7:30. So. Yeah, exactly, Paula. Yeah, I had a monopod came with my first Logitech camera that I had. And I did use that at first, but I prefer to be out over, so. Alright, anyway. So, I only have one leg in the way because my other 2 legs of my tripod are down in behind my desk. 2 legs down in behind the desk, 1 on my desk. So that's how mine is set up. Oh, I see. I got you, Ella. Alright, so I'm going to start with, surprise, surprise, my favorite combo, and now my paints got stuck. Hold on. Drawer stuck because, dang it. There's too many paints. I have to come up with a better paint storage idea. These drawers are like not working. Okay. So, background is going to be green with a little bit of blue. And it's just 8.5 by 11, so I don't have to fill my whole plate, but looks like I put too much paint down, but that's okay. So I don't want to do it too much. I want to leave it kind of modeled here. All right. Okay, so that's my background. Alright, once you start pulling it back up again, you know, you gotta stop. Alright, now let's do a little texture. So this is a silicone hot mat. Just a little texture. Okay. So now I'm going to dry that. So I have to use my hair dryer. I apologize for the noise. Yes, hair dryer on cool setting. Can't heat your jelly plate. And if you touch it before it's dry, you'll leave your fingerprint. Woohoo! Like that. I think it's dry. Ah! No, it's not. Not up here. Okay, the other layers won't take this long because it's not as thick a layer. Okay, so next I want to add a stencil. And I think I'm going to use this one. This is another I stencil. Okay. So I'm going to start down here. I can always move it up and add more. So now I'm not going to do the whole thing. I'm going to kind of do bits and pieces. And I'm going to do it in, let's see, I'm going to do it in, let's see, yellow? Let's see, I'm going to try yellow. Where did that, I have something I can use as a palette. Well, hello. What's that? Oh, that's my Linda painting that has to go up on the wall. That's what that is. Yes. Okay, I guess I'll just use a piece of paper as a palette because, yeah. Can't seem to find my palette. I used the other end of my one I was using for my black. Oh, I guess it was black too. Dang it. I'll trim her off. Put her down a little. Alright, so that's a little pop of yellow there. Whoa. Boy, hands are getting dirty today. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Eileen. Alright, so now I'm going to do a dark color, and I'm going to use my favorite purple, which I bought a new one, and it's just a cheapo one from Dollarama. It is, oh, that's not the right one. Where is it? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. No, that's not it. Hello? I had it like 2 minutes ago. There it is. All right, it is African Violet Crafters Acrylic by Deco Art. It's $2 at Dollarama, or $1.50. Can't remember. All right, CB, bye. Thanks for coming. All right, just a couple more, 2 more layers. And I want some circles, so I'm just going to use this like a regular stencil. Actually, I think I want to put it down this way, right? Like this. Okay, now, all right, where did my sponsor go? Where'd you go, sponsor? Anybody see where my probably rolled off on the floor? Oh, no, there it is. Okay. Get rid of the yellow. Oh, that yellow soaked right through. That's right. I'm putting a few dots in a few spots of purple. And then I'll add my rings of white and black as my final layer. African Violet Purple. Very pretty purple. a little bit up here. There we go. Oh, a little down here. Because whatever is left over when I pull it up with my other one, I will pull it up with tape. I'm going to have to really do a good wash of my hands before I head out to Dollarama. Hair dryer. Final layer is white and black circles. I like to use my old medicine containers. Hold on. Trim off the... There. Okay, so let's turn this around this way this time. Oh, gosh darn it. Wow, I have a mess to clean up. I'm actually just going to turn it over that way. Alright, so I need some black and I need some white. So let's do black. Let's do white first, I should say. Let's do white first. Oh, Gene! Gosh darn it. Holy samoli. I don't need that much. Yeesh. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Making a mess. Jean's making a mess. Jean's making a mess. A really big mess. Ah! Alright. I'm gonna have to paint that paint on something when I'm done. Circles. Pop a white, pop a black. Coming up. There we go. Just trying to use up all of the white paint I have on there. Alright, now I'm going to do the same thing with my black, except hopefully not put out so much black. That's a little better, Jean. And I got my black ring maker here. And now I may not have enough black. We'll see. Hey, Julia! Nice to see you. Sorry I missed. Yeah, I'm still recording. It says I'm still recording. Yeah. Putting out not enough is better than putting out too much, because you can always add more, as in this situation. And when I put my page down, that's when I'll find out what's going to be going off the edge and what's going to be staying within. There. All right. So, put those back in my box for my... All right, so now those have to be dried. Thank you, Joe. So this all has to be dry in order to pick up with the sticky, okay? All right, hair dryer. Yes, Pam, I will scan. I have a few other pages I need to scan, so. Now it has to be totally dry. If it's not, it won't pick up all the layers. So this top layer has to be totally dry. And sometimes, if I'm too impatient and the rings aren't drying, I speed it along by doing this. And it smudges, but that's okay. I'm just trying to get it to dry quicker. That should help. Whoops, just knocked over my stencil thing. Yes, it is, Julia. It's on my GElli Plate. Hey, Ange, I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. I'm almost done. I ordered I ordered the Canon version on Amazon Canada, and I didn't have a problem with it coming, so, and I love it. Okay. All right. So, now I'm going to take, all right. So like I said, this is those self-laminating sheets. This is what the package looks like, because some of you came in after I showed this. Self-adhesive laminating sheets. This is the version we get at Dollarama. But I know that Staples and any business office supply place would probably have these. They're for self-laminating. Oh, sorry about that. My slipper's fallen off my foot here. Any place that sells office supply stuff would sell these if your dollar store doesn't sell them. So they have an acetate part. Just peel that off. That just tears off. You can use that for a palette or for acetate for another project. Then you peel off this paper. You can use this for a paint palette. See, so you get several uses out of this. Then this is sticky. So you take this sticky side down where you want your design to kind of lie, and rub, rub, rub. And I got a dang wrinkle in it. Hold on. Hold your horses. Oh, it's already coming out. Okay. So then you just rub. Now I like to make sure that I get every little piece of paint off that I can. So I just take my bone folder, and you don't want to use the edge. You don't want to gouge it. So I just use the rounded side of my bone folder, and I just rub. Okay. Get right to the edge. So yeah. I would order the Canon one on Amazon, Paul, if I were you. If you still want that scanner. If not, woohoo. I want to get the edges. I might have muffed it up a bit there when it went down crooked on that corner. All right. Are you ready? Here we go. And here it comes. Whatever's left I will clean off with packing tape. Alright, so there's what it looks like on the back, right? There's my first layer. And this is what it looks like. So let me grab a piece of plain cardstock here. So if you put that on a journal page, it looks like this. Now if you don't like the glossy, okay, just let me hide this part here. Let me see for a second. Ta-da! There we go. Now, if you don't like, it's glossy, right? So if you don't like that, when you use your matte medium to glue it down to a journal page or cards or whatever, you put matte medium over the top, it'll take down some of that glossiness. See? So, cool, eh? Thank you, guys. Hey, Jan. I have some others that I've done. Let's see, with the same technique. Ooh, I gotta put that with my Linda stuff. I've got to finish my journal for my... Alright, so that's the one I did today. Here's one I did. I'm pretty sure I did this on, I did all of these on a stream, I'm pretty sure. So there's another one. Thank you, guys. So these definitely I will be using for cards or journal pages. Or scrapbooking, I mean, not journal pages. See, there's that one of those stencils that I designed. You can see a Patty Tolly Parish stencil there with the white. So I always like to do a pop of white and pop of black. True, Julia. You coat the other side with matte medium and that would secure it in. Yeah. Yeah, yes, Ange. It's one of those self-laminating sheets. Oops. And there's another one. You notice there's a color theme here. Oh dear. It's those kind, Julia, that you get to self. Where did I put it? Let's put it back in here. You buy them to laminate certificates and stuff. Oh, I just use them, Sherry, I use them on journal pages or journal covers, or like I said, for backgrounds, for scrapbook pages, wherever you would use paper. It's just a different look. And then there's this one. Oh, I've got more of these than I thought. I've got to get these scanned so I can use them. That's why I haven't used them yet, because I haven't scanned them. That one's kind of really funky. They would, Carol. Yeah, you could put them on that thin, what do you call it? This one's like almost 1960s going on there. I didn't add any black on that. I don't know why I didn't have a pop of black on that one, but well, like this one has a couple of, the only spots that would be sticky are the spots where you didn't end up with any paint or anything. Other than that, they're not sticky. And you can fill those in with pigment. This one's cool. This is the last one I have to show you. There's another one I did. Yes, I am, Carol. I've only used it a couple of times, but I'm extremely happy with it. With the Canon, yeah. It works really great. I've got some more 12 by 12 stuff that I have to scan in. Oh. So, thank you very much. I think Joe's all ready to go. I'm going to go wash my hands and run and grab my list at Dollarama before it closes at 9. And I'll see you all next time. Thank you so much for coming. So thanks, everyone.